New York City is the most densely populated city in the US. Beneath the city are its veins, consisting of 233 miles of tunnels.
All in all, there are 469 stations, and next to one of them is an abandoned trolley terminal. It's down there that we want to build a park.
The design of the Lowline came to me in a dream. The first time I went down to see the Lowline space, it really kind of knocked my socks off. It's like just this giant, cavernous, acre-sized space that's just sort of sitting down there, and it like feels like you're in the 19th century or something like that.
It just feels like you're on some archaeological dig, like you're sort of secretly in a space that you shouldn't be, which I think is a big part of its magic and its excitement. Lowline is kind of a crazy plan to take over an abandoned former trolley terminal and build the world's first underground park.
There's this thing called the High Line, right? It's an old elevated railway that's been abandoned for quite a while. A decade ago, they turned it into a public park, and it's been such a stunning success that it's blown the doors open to all sorts of creative urban projects, and in a lot of ways, paved the way for a crazy idea like the Lowline.
When James first shared his idea with me, it was an idea that really struck a chord with me.
And then we kind of decided, hey, you know what? We should just do this.
We've been at this now for about 5 years. We first got the idea out into the public, and we just submitted our proposal to the city. We're hopeful that the city will allow us and give us a chance to bring this project to fruition.
Nothing like this has really existed before, so we had to do a lot of work figuring out how to actually make this thing happen, right? And so one of the crucial stepping stones along that path is the creation of a lab, so we could test out these really kind of theoretical ideas about what we could do with light and plants.
We built the Lowline Lab to approximate the experience of the future Lowline. And what we needed to do was we needed to show how we can deliver natural sunlight underground.
We have, on the roof of the lab, actually mounted the actual technology that we intend to use in the Lowline. We have a giant mirror that moves around and it tracks the sun as it moves through the sky and reflects that sunlight into this sort of curved reflective surface. It'll lead through tubes and get it into our plant installation. And once you've gotten the light down there, you can actually use it to grow plants and create a public space. If we get the green light to go ahead with this project, all of a sudden we're thrust into the reality of actually building it and actually fleshing out every little detail and crafting everything. But also kind of amazing, right? There is, every day that we move forward, this sort of more and more clear picture of how we're going to get there and what it's going to be.
It's not actually that often that you get a chance to dramatically transform the landscape of your own city. It's new ideas that propel us forward and inspire us to think greater and more deeply about what the world can become.
People all the time sort of gripe about New York changing and their neighborhood changing, etc. But look, change is going to happen one way or another, period. Whether you actually choose to participate in it, that's the question. And so we are choosing in a very big way to participate in it and to shape the city into something we want to live in.